Welcome to our retirement, folks. See that amazing camera work?
Oh, yes.
You see?
Yeah. Sorry.
Morning, folks.
Morning.
Didn't do one yesterday, did we?
No. No, we didn't do much, did we? Not that we've
We didn't.
had to. No.
No.
Can't remember what. Oh, I did
I
some
can't-
ironing.
You did. You never have any problem.
Finding something to do.
Yeah. I packed all my cards up that came into their envelopes
Individual.
and into their little sleeves.
Yeah.
And I sent out to all my email, on my email list, all you have subscribed to my little emailing list. I've sent you out a special offer, which starts on Monday. You can get one of my prints on there for 20 quid instead of 35.
Mm.
Yeah. What more I can say about that? It don't start until Monday.
Right.
So you've got a code to put in, which I've sent. It's in your email. Your code, and it's just to you. This offer is just to you people who are on my mailing list.
Right.
And there'll be one every month. Sketch of the month.
Sketch of the month.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going up today to the studio.
Oh, yeah.
I want to survey the damage.
Right. Okie
I
doke.
haven't been up since I saw.
Wednesday, was it?
Yeah. I haven't been up since Wednesday. So I don't know what state things will be in. I'm not looking forward to going to see what they've done.
No. It made you a bit anxious, didn't it?
Oh yeah, and all that work, and there's my drawings there at their mercy.
I'll have to take my little little
Ridiculous,
thing.
really.
I can clean dust off at tops.
Oh no, yeah,
Blue thing.
yeah. You just don't know. Don't
No, you don't know.
you?
No.
Oh, is it not level?
I don't know, but I think it's further this way on the table because I can't get in and you've got a gap.
Oh, that's you need to
Thank you.
come in here.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks. You seem to shove it more that way, didn't you?
Well, I just sat down. So yesterday was not very constructive.
No, quiet.
Apart from the fact that
Did
I watched MotoGP. Mark Marquez won and his brother was second.
Oh.
I watched F1 quali. Norris is on pole.
Right.
And then I watched England under 21s
Wow.
beat Germany in final.
That's unusual, that, isn't it? Because they weren't doing very well, were they? Middle.
Early matches, I thought, no chance. And next thing I heard was that they beat Spain, and I thought, how have they done that? So they must have been, yeah. So yeah, they had.
There's people going down canal eating ice creams at 11:10 on the morning.
People are out there.
I mean, it is warm. It is. It was warm last night, wasn't it? And it's going to get warmer tomorrow, so it says.
Yeah.
So.
You ever think that life's for other people? That you've done all that.
Yeah.
And now they're doing it. It's their turn.
Yeah.
To do it.
Well, I can remember when we used to go to near Bawtry. There's the canal, and there were a big pub on top at hill, and we used to drive down, didn't we, and park up, and we'd set off from there and walk all the way around to that village.
Bawtry?
No, it is Bawtry, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. But I know where
Gaines.
Bawtry is.
We used to go through Gainsborough and then on that road towards Bawtry.
Oh.
Sure it's Bawtry.
Is it Bawtry? I thought Bawtry were that place where, near Yorkshire Caravans.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Between... Where?
Yeah, you go through Gainsborough, yeah.
Yeah.
And
on that road,
yeah.
And as we're going on that road, there was a lay-by and then a road going down. Yeah? And there were a big pub on the other side of the road.
Yeah.
And if you went round, it were a turning...
No, not Tickhill.
No, it were a turning point.
Yeah, for canal boats.
For canal boats, and we used to walk along that to that little village.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Beautiful, pretty village.
It were like an estate.
Yeah, private
Estate there, and then there were these little cottages down the road, and then there were like stabling for horses, and there were a big round opening, and it had a clock above it.
A gate?
Yeah, like into stabling.
Right,
Big.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Do you remember? And it were all grassed with nice flowers and trees, and we used to walk through the village. I mean, like I say, there were only a few houses. Yeah. And then you walk past the big house.
They had little white picket fences in front.
Yeah, and then you came to the main road.
Yeah.
And you walk back up the main road to where we'd started from. So it was like a little circular walk, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was a lovely spot. It was like magic. You wouldn't expect to find that there. It was almost like a pretty Cotswold village just on edge of Gainsborough. Yeah. Funny, really.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I don't know what it's like. I bet it's still...
We used to go to Bawtry, didn't we? And have a look. And then we used to go to Yorkshire Caravans, because that were on outside of Bawtry. Yeah. On the other side, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, did we buy...
We bought...
1 or 2 caravans there?
Yeah, I think we bought 2.
I think we bought 2 there.
Yeah.
At Yorkshire Caravans at Bawtry.
We did. I think they bought a big camper, folding camper from us.
They did. We part exchanged it.
Yeah. They did.
we bought a Ranger, a Bailey Ranger from them, and then we bought the Pageant Ardennes.
Mm. Yeah. They were both nice caravans.
Yeah.
In their own way, weren't
Yeah,
they?
they were. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was that. And yesterday afternoon I sat and watched South Pacific. You know, with happy talking, happy talk. I'd forgotten the story of it. I knew he got killed, the young man who were in love with the little Polynesian girl. And the Frenchman came back. But I got very emotional watching it, which I haven't done for a long, long time. Get emotional. I thought, oh God. And they were singing all these lovely songs that I used to listen to. It were really nice. I was in room on my own, sat on the settee, and my eyes kept filling up. Yeah, I didn't actually cry, but they were filling up a bit. Oh. So did anybody else watch it? I first saw that when I were about 11 or 12. My grandma took me to pictures in town.
I thought that was what, The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music.
Yes, she took me to see that as well.
That was a different film.
That was Sound of Music.
Sound of Music, and this is South Pacific.
South Pacific. It was about war between Japanese.
Yeah. Oh.
And
South
they
Pacific.
were on this.
Right.
They were on this Polynesian
I don't know
island.
if I've ever seen it, to
Oh,
be
yeah.
honest.
Oh, wow.
South Pacific.
Yeah. Oh, it's songs though.
I know.
There are songs in it.
We used to go see a show band at the club, you know, at Westleeds Club,
Yeah.
and they used to sing, "The Mews are alive with the hills of sounding."
That was Sound of Music. And I went to see, she took me to see the Unsinkable Molly Brown
Yeah.
at the St Picture House, the ABC.
The
In
ABC.
Leeds. Yeah. It was, my mum were in hospital for quite a while. She had cancer and she had to have a breast removed and things like that. And we used to go visit her. And then on the way back, Grandma would take me to pictures. So I saw quite a few musicals there at ABC. She was in for quite a while.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. And that was when I was about, probably about 11, 12 maybe. Might have been a bit younger. Somewhere around there. And there were long films in them days. Unsinkable Molly Brown and South Pacific.
Moses. That were, they used to call them epics.
Epics, yeah.
They had an intermission, and Dr.
Yeah.
Zhivago.
Oh, I didn't like Dr. Zhivago, that didn't.
I
I
always
couldn't figure
found
that out.
I always found it complicated.
Yeah, I found that one complicated.
Omar Sharif.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know whether I saw that at pictures or whether I saw that on telly.
I don't think I've ever watched it.
It's been on.
Unless I saw it in Germany when I was in army. Might have done. Because you went to watch films that you wouldn't really want to go and see, really, for something to do.
Yeah.
And it was cheap.
Yeah, it was cheap, wasn't it?
Yeah, to go.
We used to go take pictures and then go out afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
And it were all on a shoestring, wasn't it? as you call it.
Not like when we were married, but I know we used to get paid on a Wednesday in the army. And I very, very rarely had out left by Sunday. and flicks were a refuge, weren't they? Because I think it was $170 or something to go to flicks. So we used to try and save a bit for just to go to pictures so that we had somewhere, at least had somewhere to go on a night. Because they changed the picture every day.
Yeah.
At the cinema in the camp.
When we were married, we even went to German cinema. I can remember going to it. That little one. Yeah.
Was that in Bergen? Or in Hermansburg?
In Hermansburg.
Oh, was it in Hermansburg?
Yeah. And opposite were a little, like, cafe type place where we used to go then and get pomfrets and mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah. We used to love
to sit at counter.
pomfrets with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I can't remember any films we went to see there.
No.
But they would have all been foreign, wouldn't
Oh,
they?
yeah.
All been...
Yeah.
I mean, they did put subtitles up, but you couldn't read them quick enough.
Oh, did they?
I think so. I think they did. Well, in some of them.
I only ever remember going to see one film.
Yeah.
In Germany.
In German Picture House?
Yeah.
All right.
And it had no dialogue.
Right.
It was a day from dawn till dusk, a day in a town.
Right.
And it just had this really, I always remember music were going all the way through it. I don't know how you'd describe the music. I don't know how I could describe it. But it started off, with light coming up and birds started singing and milkman doing his rounds. It just went through this day in this town.
Well, good.
So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to go up and see, survey
the
damage
if there's any
at the
damage
studio.
Yeah.
And I've got to try and, because it's hard to explain. People, I don't know whether anybody understands. But you create a kind of
Cuckoo?
I don't know. So all this work, you create this space for yourself. Somebody comes in and just destroys it. You're not just, it ain't just a case of physically putting things back. It's getting that, that.
Well, I think he's going a bit far. I don't think they'll have destroyed all. All right, they've drilled all through the wall.
No,
there'll be dust and...
That's not... that ain't...
I don't think they'll have harmed any pictures or out like that, darling.
It's... When I was at Leeds Poly, when I was at Poly,
when you were in your 30s.
Come back, you go away, never leave everything. You've worked there quietly, undisturbed, and you go back and somebody has gone and invaded your space, gone and destroyed it as far as I'm concerned. They might not think so, but they have. And I'd just walk away. It just used to really, really annoy me. I mean, all right, they're not, in the poly, they're not sort of in your space set in concrete.
No.
It's a shared space. But
it were open and big, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like little
but,
places that...
You know, I mean, it's just so brutal. There's a tenderness that gets brutalised by somebody who's doing... I mean, there am I. I mean, it's a creative process. An introverted creative process. And a builder comes in with his scaffolding. I mean, there couldn't be a bigger contrast. You know, it's just like, it's like a bulldozer. Bulldozing through your thoughts, through your, I don't know.
Your personal headspace.
And you've just got to try and recapture that. I mean, am I talking on my own here? You know, does anybody else equate with that? Or am I just...
Well, we'll see today then if we're going up there.
I think most people think I'm just crazy.
Yeah.
Even for thinking such things.
No. Well,
Not allowed to.
You're allowed to do whatever you like. And if you don't like what you see, we can give it up. Or pass it on to Tracy or whatever.
Tracy would love it.
Don't know whether she'd probably be up there at weekend. I don't know if she had it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll see whether I can reclaim that space.
Yep.
It's there, but whether I can reclaim it or not is another thing.
Right.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.